Hi Taurus, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to do a read for you, and this is going to be for the month of June 2019. This will be for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. So if you're not sure what those signs are, do check the description box. I do have a link complimentary for you that you can plug in your birth data and it'll pop out your birth chart and it'll get you going, okay? Then you can check out those signs and see how they resonate with the other videos that I put out as I get them out, okay? All right, so this will be a general read, and it won't resonate for everyone, so just note that. What else do I want to say? If you're looking for a private read, then go to theguidedintuitive.com and I'll get you hooked up over there, okay? All right, so what's going on for Taurus for the month of June 2019? Guys, this is going to be a little bit shorter than I normally do, so I think you'll like it. All right, so let's see what's going on. Now, if you keep in mind too, I'd love for you to continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and also note your comments because I do read them, and I know that you know that I read them. Okay, so just keep it real. Okay. All right, so what is in store for Taurus? Here we go. Cutting the deck for Taurus. Okay, here's the first card that we have going on here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we're just going to get this part out of the way, all right? This is talking about fear, and to me, this is talking about ridding of the fear, okay? And what we need to do in order to make that happen. So this is all about flipping the fear and focusing more on love to get you to that and kind of work you through that. Fear is just something that the mind likes to make up for ourselves to kind of keep us from our dreams and keep us for the things that we want to actually achieve in our life, or whatever it is that we want to do, or whatever the case is. But what this is saying is to really focus on love, because I think that's what's really going to help you through the process. If you focus on love, kind of like that pink area, it's going to bring you some clarity and also push you through and give you the confidence that you need and the strength to push through that fear. And that is what I am seeing here. So just keep that in mind. The fear is, it's all about looking it straight into the eye and saying, fear, I know that you're there. I know that I'm feeling you. But listen, I am in control, and I'm going to go ahead and make the decisions that I feel it's best for me. And sometimes, through fear, if you take that one baby step of action, if you have some sort of movement, it really helps rid of the fear. So if you focus on the movement, even with love, it kind of rids the fear, quite a bit. So focus on taking a step of the movement, and then take another step and take another step. I don't care how little it is, but it helps you, and it helps gain momentum so you can actually work through the fear and completely get rid of it. So that's what this is talking about. Now, this could be fear in a relationship. It could be fear in a situation. It could be fear in perhaps it's taking going through that next step in that career situation, okay, or that love situation for that matter, okay. But that's what I'm getting here. It's about really working through that, and it looks like that you are, because it's almost as if you take the steps with love, get clarity, and then you move through this, okay? And it's almost like coming out of this dark hole and out into a bright lighted universe, okay? And so that's what I'm seeing here, is just to rid of that. And so that's what I'm seeing here. So what is it that you're fearful of? Is it a situation? It is in a career situation. What is that for you? So note your comments below, okay? Let's see what else wants to come out, okay? Okay. Well, it looks like you're getting rid of the fear, because this is key. This is about emergence. This is about pushing through the fear. So it's almost as if that you've got fear, and then you come right out of the tunnel and you come out, and you're pushing yourself and you're emerging yourself through fear, and you're taking that one step at a time, okay? Whatever that is for you, all it takes is one step and another step and another step, and focusing on that, I think, is going to be key for you. So that's what I see pushing through. It says it's almost as if when you do that, you're actually, getting the warm rays of the sun right on you, and it just inspires you and warms your body and soul, and then it ignites you to push forward again and again and again. So that is going to help you rid of your fear here. And again, this could be a situation. It could be, it could even be in a dating situation when you're asking someone out and maybe the fear of doing that, it could be the case. It could be just pushing through, taking that next step in that business, that next step in that, again, in that whatever situation that comes up for you. So do keep that in mind, but there is emergence that's pushing forward. So you're emerging and coming out of the old fear, and I think that you're moving your face towards the sunlight and looking towards the light. And with this, there's a sense of supreme confidence in this. Okay, it's embracing the confidence and embracing who you are, the real you, and having that, taking those powerful steps one after another, to move forward. And it gets easier and easier and easier. And the beauty of this is that you can see this entity also has wings. Yes, it's a female, could have just as well be a male, but I just want to focus on the energy because this person has wings, and it gets easier and easier and easier, almost as if you're kind of flying through this. So I do want you to kind of remember that and keep that in mind. What else is coming up for you? Oh, nice. You get a beautiful, beautiful blessing for actually doing this and kind of stepping through and breaking the barrier. So note your comments below on what your fear is and what you're really stepping through, because I'd love to know. Because what happens is that you get some sort of blessing in the process of this. So this is gorgeous, because what this is talking about here, it's saying that that you're going to receive the blessings from the universe, and it's almost like as if it's shining down on you, that there's light shining down on you, that you're being watched over, and you're being congratulated for the process. Okay, so I love seeing this. And that's what it's talking about. So it is all about getting the blessings. When you push through your fear, you break through different barriers, and different opportunities can come through to you. Different energies can come through to you. So this is great. It's almost as if you do that, and the universe is going to encourage you to continuously move forward and in that, and actually get the blessings. So this is nice, guys. This is nice. It's also blessings in terms of communication, right? Communication with the divine. That's all the blue that you see here that's in the card. There's also the crown chakra colors that are in here as well. But it is really having the confidence to push through, and with that you receive blessings. So it could be a yes on a date. It could be a yes on that promotion. It's a yes on a raise. Could even be a yes on a relationship. Okay, so you tell me below. Okay, all right. Let's see what else wants to come out for you, Taurus. Here, let's see. Wow. Okay. Well, speaking of a union, okay, there obviously is some sort of passionate embrace here. This is a tantric union. Okay, so this is a very, very passionate union here. Okay, so it could be, taking that next step in that particular union. It's very spiritual. It is very communal, and I guess it's more of almost less. It's some type of spiritual deep connection as well. Okay, and it's using the senses of your body, through the process. Paying attention, to yourself, and because you've developed this confidence and pushed through the fear, you're feeling better, and I think it's going to reflect on your relationship, perhaps your career, whatever situation that has brought you to my channel. So I think this is quite beautiful, but it could very much well be very romantic, right? There's almost as if there's some sort of electricity that is running, a frequency that is connecting both of these together, both of these, beautiful, this man and woman together here in this union. So it's almost as if there probably is some sort of a vibrational connection, and that's what's coming to play, and it's igniting the passion And it's almost as if you're awakening the souls of each other in the process. So whatever that is, it may be a coming together of a person, in terms of a relationship of some sort. That's exactly what I see here. So it's quite beautiful. Okay, so let's move on and see what else wants to come into play. Reflection. Oh, this is beautiful, 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 beautiful. This is about knowing that whatever it is that you happen to envy in another, that you do have that same particular quality that is actually within you. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Also, we have people, we have environments, we have things and events that take place in our life, and many times they're presented to us to help us understand how much or how little that we love ourselves. Okay, so there's that mirroring effect, right? Okay, now it could be that you might be mirroring another in some way, shape, or form. But what I'm getting here is that the lesson that this is trying to teach us is that we learn by being around others, and we learn about ourselves, by being around others. So, when breaking through the fear, and doing the things that you've been doing here and receiving blessings, it is about continuously kind of breaking through the barriers of what you always thought maybe was impossible, which is now possible. Okay, so mirroring is in the reflection of seeing yourself almost in a whole new light. Okay, is also coming through for me here, with that confidence that you're embracing here. As you embrace, kind of move through the fear and get the blessings in coming through. But this is also seeing yourself in a whole new light and the different facets of you, right? In the different parts of you. And we've got different parts of ourselves, and sometimes it comes out in certain situations. But what this is saying is that loving yourself. Really, this is talking about really, taking a look in the mirror and understanding, the love that you have for yourself, or however great or however little. This is something that is here to remind you of that. Okay, so if for some reason that something didn't turn out, then that person or thing or situation was placed in front of you to help you understand yourself, and to understand again how little or just how much love that you have for yourself and worth that you have for yourself. Okay, so this is key. Okay, so note your comments below, but this is interesting. It's quite beautiful. Wow. Okay, and what else? Wow. When this card came up, I said embrace, right? And of course this card comes out, and I think I said it. If not, I was thinking of it because I knew that we had the card embrace in here, and of course you get that too. So there's a lot of loving happening here, okay? But a lot of embrace, and it's probably embracing, the love in each other. It's like the reflection of each other in this situation, okay, or in this. Connection of some sort. Okay, it's very powerful, and I think the beauty of it is that you're learning from each other. Okay, so Taurus, you're learning from this other person, and this person is teaching you just as much as you are teaching this person, and you're learning from each other. And again, by coming together sometimes, with each other, you're being able to again learn and love yourself and really emerge into the powerful person that you really are. So that's what I see coming through here. So what's going to help you in this process? I'm going to pull a soul trees and see what this is. There's a lot of loving going around here, Taurus. So okay, but I think that once you when you step through and you own your power, okay, there's some sort of beauty within that, and there's this all-knowing, right? And then you reverberate kind of that type of vibration, and then of course attract others within that same vibration. And I think that you're just really owning your own personal power. That yellow is more of that solar plexus, and I think that you're really owning that and moving forward with such grace and and also, still learning along the way, and perhaps learning through a relationship of some sort. Okay, so there you have it. So let's see what's going to help you within this process. Okay, you still see that current of energy that's kind of running and outlining on the couple here. It's almost as if they're soothing each other in some way, shape, or form from past hurts, but also moving forward, and offering each other that embrace and that love, that really brings it to something incredibly special. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come out for you, Taurus. What's here? Sage. Okay, so this is really cool, because this is about, it's almost as if it's about this you get wise wisdom and sage advice in some way, shape, or form. This is actually focused on your kind of like, this is a warming effect. This is almost as if whatever advice that you're getting, it is a clearing effect. And it really brings you to a real strong foundation. Like you use sage to kind of clear the air in the space that you're in, right? The energies of the area of the room, of your home, and things like that. Or to bless something. So it really is bringing in some sort of blessing, some sort of wisdom, some sort of advice, and some sort of clearing. Listen to the sage advice of, that of which is your source. It wouldn't be a bad idea to, in fact, not only tap into your own wisdom, but also clear, just really clear your environment with sage a little bit. I think that might help you in terms of moving forward, especially as breaking through the fear of which you are, okay? Which you're doing, so I think this is really good, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through for you. Oh, this is great. This is about curiosity. And I think that this comes up also because it could be the curiosity that you have, with this, particular other person, right? Going through the process. Really moving forward and connecting with your own, with your spiritual partner, in that love situation that it looks like here. But this is to never give up curiosity. Be like that little kid, and always be open, to new things, and asking questions, and learning. As you ever know that, it's almost like being a kid, is, they have these unlimited questions, how does this happen? Why is that? Why are we doing it this way? All those. Start through the eyes of a child. Ask yourself these types of questions, and be curious. Be curious about life, and that's what this wants to let you know. To really add some curiosity, to add some variety into your life. And what else? Assumptions. Okay, so this is about not assuming something. Okay, and I think that this is a really really important thing here. Not assuming, right? It is about perhaps not jumping to conclusions in a certain situation, a certain relationship, whatever that may be. Sometimes we let our the fear can stand in the way, and then this is saying if you don't jump to conclusions, you can actually come to emerge and actually get what it is that you were looking for. So find out the truth. This is what it wants to let you know. Find the truth of this particular situation, or don't believe assumptions. Find the truth, or just release it, okay? Or just release it. And it's almost as if these branches are releasing it, right? So either find out the truth, and if you can't find out that, don't assume, then just release it, okay? Anything else what this wants to let you know? How interesting, okay? And this is kind of like, it almost as it's got this purple card, this purplish card. It's like your third eye and your crown chakra. So it's really talking about, in the spiritual realm. Maybe it's questioning something, in your sixth sense in some way, shape, or form. So if your sixth sense is picking up on something in a relationship or a situation, then this is saying don't jump to conclusions, Taurus. This is saying find the truth, or else release it, okay? You don't want it bogging you down, because you're really moving forward with something really beautiful here. What else was want to let you know? Gather. How interesting. So this is saying gather. How interesting. So this is about getting together with friends, with family, celebrating, connecting, transforming, gathering. And this is beautiful. Look what beauty comes of this. It's like the whole rainbow of the whole chakra from the root to the crown. And this just really just lightens it up, okay? Just really lightens it up like a new year. And this is saying that to actually do more gatherings, get around more people. I think that's going to help you a lot more in your process, right? Get together with friends, get together with community and family. This wants you to push out, and reach out and emerge beyond your boundaries, okay? What else? Flexibility. So flexibility is key too. Wow. Yeah, so this is saying flexibility is key. So this is all about resilience. It's flowing with the spirit, right? So it's really about being flexible, how the spirit guides you through this process. And sometimes you might not know what it is, but this is saying to really be flexible, and leave some room for spontaneity, but also have resilience. Keep that resilience in your flexibility. Keep going, be flexible as you move forward in this situation and in this whatever in this relationship or situation, whatever is at hand for you here. Because what this is saying is that this is a time to flow, okay? Using the sixth sense in the crown chakra here is what this is talking about. So flow with the universe. The divine has a part in this. The divine has a voice in this process, so you can co-create. And so what this is saying is that be flexible in the process, because that's going to really help you. Just remember to be like that tree and kind of bend with the wind. All right. And anything else? Reawakened. Well, we know that you've been reawakened with this new emergence, and it's quite beautiful. And this is all about communication. So you see all that blue is your throat chakra. So this is about a communication, and you might be reawakened in the way that you're communicating. It also has a lot of green in here with the blue, which is the heart chakra as well. So you're reawakening your heart, you're reawakening your communication, and it's beautiful. From what was maybe asleep is now, kind of like bursting through fear and emerging, right? And you're ridding of any assumptions, getting them out of the way unless you find the truth, but you're really moving forward. And with that, you get the blessings of a wonderful, wonderful union, okay, in some way, shape, or form. So note your comments below, okay? All right, so I hope that this resonated with you, and I look forward, Taurus, to seeing you in the month of July. And until then, namaste.